Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, the Standing Committee of the Boro People Council have the regular meeting in the afternoon of May 6 to consider and provide opinion on a number of contents registered by the Boro People Committee for submission to the third session, the Boro People Council thematic session, which is about to begin. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Secretary of the Boro Party Committee and Chairman of the Boro People Council, presided over the meeting. Mr. Trần Chiến, Vice Chairman of the Boro People Committee, was in attendance as were department and branches leaders.
The Provincial People Committee has registered the contents of 12 sessions of the Provincial People Council's thematic meeting, which is set for the end of May 2024. In this, the Provincial People Committee judges the Provincial People Council to consider promulgating 6 distinct resolutions, including some important resolutions as follows. Resolution of road investment policies for Phase 2 of Châu Thành Thao Wastewater Treatment System Project. Resolution of road general planning for Hiệp Thành Industrial Park in Gò Dầu District, TayNinhTV Province at a rate of 1 in 5,000. Resolution of road TayNinhTV TayNinhTV Province as a Class 3 urban area. Resolution of road Hoa Thành Thao TayNinhTV Province as a Class 3 urban area. The Provincial People Committee has also requested that the Provincial People Council consider promulgating 9 legal resolutions at its future meeting. Voters had previously proposed certain content resolutions establishing the contents of expenditures and support level for the implementations of each Commute One product program in TayNinhTV Province from 2024 to 2025. Resolution outline expenditure for rock detoxification and post-detoxification management in TayNinhTV Province. TayNinhTV Province has passed the resolution reducing administrative fees and costs for utilizing online public service and making payment online. The Standing Committees of People Council have reached an agreement on the proposed Provincial People Committee agenda. This material will be presented to Provincial People Council 12 section, which is slated for the end of this month.
Mr. Huỳnh Thanh Phương, Secretary of the Gò Dầu District Party Committee and TayNinhTV Provincial National Assembly member, met with almost 140 electors from Hoa Thành Thao before the 7th session of the 15th National Assembly. At the meeting, National Assembly member Huỳnh Thanh Phương informed Hoa Thành Thao voters about the expected term of the 7th session. The 15th National Assembly is expected to be held in 2 phases, the first from May 20 to the morning of June 8, 2024, and the second from June 17 to the morning of June 28, 2024. Voters in Hoa Thành Thao who attended the conference demonstrated their support for the National Assembly and TayNinhTV Province National Assembly delegation reverse action. Simultaneously, the functional sector should assist and mentor individuals in completing the necessary steps to rectify past due land use right registration and to facilitate the formalization of land give processes. National Assembly member Huỳnh Thanh Phương recognized and shared the recommendation of voters. At the same time, he will summarize and propose to competent agency to consider and resolve as soon as possible.
Before 7 sessions of 15 National Assembly, voters from Thái Bình, Trí Bình, An Bình, Thanh Điền, Đồng Khởi, and Châu Thành Thao were met by Ms. Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy, provincial member and deputy heads of TayNinhTV Provincial National Assembly delegation, and Mr. Trần Hữu Hậu, members of TayNinhTV Provincial National Assembly. The meeting took place in the mornings of May 6 in Thái Bình Commune. Voters in Thái Bình Commune voiced a number of concerns during the meeting, including the following: the needs of the policy to assist impoverished households in a building home when there is a lack of land, the shortage of drugs during medical examination and treatment at the public health facility with health insurance, and growing problem of minor breaking the law. Is it necessary to have a policy to support poor households to build houses when there is no land? The planning and appointment of leaders who are not local and must serve for at least 1 term no longer had drawn criticism from An Bình Commune voters. It is challenging for those who are eligible for social assistance, particularly the elderly and disabled, because they must create ATM card in order to get monthly payment. Voter interment commute are a reflection of Krong River deaths, hyacinth infestation, and state of water contamination. A common occurrence that has impact on aquatic resources is fishing, using electrical stimulation in impulses. Voters recommend that the handling of alcohol content violation should at a clear level, strengthen the punishment of oversight and overloaded vehicle, and will turn on the horn first in case of necessity. The opinion and recommendations of voters are received and explained by the local government and the functional sector at the meeting.
Under the influence of the El Niño phenomenon, the prolonged heat on a large scale has really affected by labor and production activity, especially for the agricultural industry. However, the heavy rain that appeared in localities in the province in the afternoon of May 5th cooled down this extremely hot weather. The rain's appearance in the afternoon of May 5th in district towns and cities of TayNinhTV are a good sign for farmers when they are subjected to the scorching sun lasting many months, causing the work of supplying and watering dry fields and roads to be negatively affected. It's noted by reporters in the area of cassava field, rye field, and bean growing area of farmers in Than Long Kamun, Chotan district. The rains yesterday afternoon made the agricultural landscape somewhat lush and the weather was cooler. The spirit of farmers was also very excited. The hot weather will continue for a long time, but perhaps rains like this will be the key to cooling down for farmers to continue to try, promote, and improve the spirit of labor and agricultural production.
On May 6, 2024, Hoàng Văn Thụ High School, in collaboration with Bình Dương University, organized program consulting the career orientation to choose a career to follow the future. The program takes place with many new and attractive things for parents and more than 500 students in retails of Hoàng Văn Thụ High School. Here has focused on introducing educational programs, especially university programs, to access new knowledge, new discipline to meet social needs, where students are not only trained in knowledge but also equipped with English, Korean, Japanese, and Chinese communication skills fluently from highly qualified and experienced lecturers.
Over the years, Tân Châu District has many good models and creative ways, contributing to improving the material and spiritual life of the people and reducing the rate of poor households in the district. Typical is the model of a fund to support farmers. Along with social political organizations, over the past time, the Farmer Association of Tân Châu District has implemented many solutions to improve the capital of the Farmer Support Fund. Typically, Mr. TayNinhTV Holmes is a member of the Regional Association caring for rubber trees in Hoi Phúc Village. In 2021, the Commune Farmer Association assisted Mr. Nang in borrowing 20 million Vietnam đồng from the Farmer Support Fund capital. After receiving the loans, Mr. Nang invested in purchasing, saving trees, and caring for 1 hectares of rubber, as well as renting land to plant and care for 3.4 hectares of cassava. With the slogan "Touch Shore" and "Long Farming" and the spirit suffering, following the cassava crop in 2023, he sold approximately 400 million Vietnam đồng. He paid the full loans of the Farmer Support Fund, and at the same time supported the capital for his son to open a garage to repair the car.
This year, a number of projects attracting investment in housing construction in the province can be mentioned, such as commercial housing area on Hồ Văn Lâm Street, World to Taynan City, Trang Bang Commercial and Service Quarter Project, commercial housing project in Thanh Hà neighborhood, Gò Dầu District, commercial housing area north of Yum Châu Town Central Park, Thanh Điền Commercial Housing, Châu Thành District, According to the plan of Taynan province, by 2024, the total housing floor area in the province will increase by more than 3 million square meters. With the amount of floor area, the province always pays attention to construction planning, urban planning, and completing procedures to attract investment in social housing development projects, developing more than 28,000 housing units, including 3,030 social housing units, 2,000 resettlement housing units, more than 23,000 commercial housing units, and self-built housing units is Taynan's goal in 2024. With this development plan, Taynan province is expected to reserve nearly 85,780 hectares of land fund for housing development and will create a place to live for about 950,000 residents.
On the mornings of May 5th, at TayNinhTV Stadium, the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union Central Committee organized the Youth Worker Festival 2024 with the theme Solidarity Among Workers, Deployment of Resolutions. In 2024, Taynan is chosen to organize the Central Level Youth Worker Festival because many young workers and laborers are living and working here. The festival took place with many exciting activities such as giving 300 gifts to young workers in difficult circumstances in the province, inaugurating Youth Worker Garden with 1,000 trees in An Ha Ward, the project lighting up the countryside and National Flag Road with a length of 1.5 km in Lộc Hưng Ward, and a sport luster for youth workers in An Thịnh Ward, TayNinhTV. In addition, Taynan Provincial Youth Union also directed Grassroots Youth Union to organize many activities to care for young workers. The total value of resources for the festival is over 470 million Vietnamese dong, serving more than 5,500 young workers in the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this day, the whole country is heading to the Binh province, where many meaningful and radical activities take place to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the peaceful victory, in which the highlight is the military parade, take place in the morning of May 7, 2024 at the Binh Provincial Stadium. On this occasion, hostile and reactionary forces try to restore and deny the great historical stature and value of this historic victory, fighting and refuting those distorted allegations. Not only continue to affirm the great stature, meaning and value of the peaceful victory in 1954, but also directly defended the historical truth, contributing to protecting the ideological foundation of the party.
Currently, our country is just brilliantly organizing many activities to celebrate the 7th anniversaries of victories of Điện Biên Phủ. Hostile and reactionary forces are also trying to misrepresent this event. On the internet social network appear a number of articles and videos that distorted truth, deny the victory of Điện Biên Phủ. They think that it is just a word of two-word sign, not a righteous word to protect the independence and the freedom of our nation. They deny that the race status, meaning and historical values of the Điện Biên Phủ campaign, deny the great victories of Vietnamese people. Besides, they also launched articles, gave interview with a wrong view, distorted history, in order to bring down idol defeat of soldiers, heroes of the people armed forces, and the race certify of our army and the people. Điện Phủ campaign in May 1954 forced the French government to sign the Geneva Agreement and the word restore peace, commits to respect the independence, sovereignty, unity, and territorial integrities of Vietnam, and must recognize the independence of Laos and Cambodia, which are derived from 3 Indo-Chinese countries. The great victories of the Điện Biên Phủ campaign in 1954 were rated by many factors, of which the first, throughout and decisive factor was the absolute and direct leadership of all aspects of Communist parties of Vietnam, headed by President Ho Chi Minh. The leadership of the party is a decisive factor in the victories of the historic victory of Điện Biên Phủ. On the basis of that consistent policy line, long-term resistance, the whole people and the comprehensively based on their own strength. This is the main force of the people as the core of the whole people to fight the enemy. In order to fight against the distorted argument of the hostile forces, party committees, cadre, and party members at all levels need to do better in propaganda, education in traditional history, patriotism, sense of national self-respect in various forms for all classes of people, especially for the younger generation, education for traditional young system, the sacrifice of the word, his father system so that the young generation is always grateful, from which to live, study, and work always toward dream, ambition, and good things. President Hồ Chí Minh stated, the victories of Điện Phủ is like a magnificent golden lightstone of history in the 20th century. This victory will be remembered as a source of national pride for Vietnamese people. The allegation that distort and distort the truth about this event of hostile and reactionary forces may be forged and refuted so that Điện Phủ victory forever resonate, is motivate and create synergy to try to make our country a developed country with high income and build our country more prosperous, civilized, and happy. Saving Week Join Hand for the Poor takes place from April 1st, 2024 to December 31st, 2024 with the forms of saving, including term and unlimited saving. Minimum deposit for the farmer members is 500,000 Vietnamese đồng per person. Minimum deposit amount for leader, civil servant, and employee is 1 million Vietnamese đồng per person. The minimum deposit times is 6 months in order to mobilize capital sources and promptly meet the disbursement needs of referential rated program for the poor and other policy beneficiaries. I have disposed it for a few years ago. In addition to making profit, I also have the poor who don't have the money or a job. People be able to borrow to buy livestock. I hope this activity will maintain so that everyone can have jobs. Whenever I have, I also dispose it. During the peak week, many officials and members of Bangkok District actually responded to open saving call with a total amount of more than 3 billion Vietnamese đồng. Based on the official dispatch of the Provincial Farmer Association, the Standing Committees of Bangkok District Farmer Association has also deployed and invited all members from communes and towns to deploy and thoroughly RAPs. On that basis, propagate the policies and direction of Saving Week. Up to now, the Farmer Associations of communes and towns has mobilized 8 members to dispose of saving with the amount of 3.8 billion Vietnamese đồng. In Tân Biên District, the District Farmer Association also mobilized 28 members to participate in saving for the poor, with a mobilized amount of 2.7 billion Vietnamese đồng. Through small action, big meaning, joining hand for the poor has contributed to realizing the goals of sustainable poverty reduction, ensuring social security, building new rural areas, and social-economic development in localities. The method is associated with emulation movement. The whole country join hand for the poor, let no one to left behind.
Ladies and gentlemen, Worker Youth Day Festival 2024 with the theme of Worker Solidarity, implementation of the resolution took place at the Ban Thao Stadium, Tây Ninh Province, with many meaningful and practical activities for youth union member workers. Within the framework of today's festival, there will be many attractive and meaningful activities to give to young workers, organize medical examination, health counseling, haircut for young workers, organize shopping booths, organize consulting, introduce foreign labor culture for young workers who have lost their job, organize propaganda about the youth law, social insurance policy, unemployment insurance, health insurance for young workers. The festival took place with many activities such as deploying 20 stable sale booths from businesses in the province. The booths serve 4,800 young workers and people for 2 days. I myself am very honored to participate in the Worker Youth Festival here. There are many useful and exciting activities, especially knowing that there is a booth to advise on social insurance policy and health insurance. It will help young workers better understand their rights. In addition, the Central Union and locality also organize a program of medical examination, free medicine distribution, and giving 100 gifts to young workers in difficult circumstances at Ban Thao Health Center. Inauguration of the project of worker youth garden in our world Tamata with 1,000 trees planted. This is a meaningful gift for young workers, contributing to creating a rest and green atmosphere for the area. Inauguration project lining up the country road and the national flag floor. With a total land of 1.5 kilometers located in Laphungwa, Tamantau, the project has to ensure traffic safety for people, especially young workers traveling at the night. Inauguration of the project sparked love for young workers in Antangwa, launching Hoyanli in Worker Association with 11 member branches of Vietnam Resources Education and Training Company Limited with 18 members in Antangwa, Tamantau. The total value of resources that the festival ring is over 470 million Vietnam dong and serve over 5,500 tons of young workers and people. The festival is an opportunity for young workers in Tây Ninh to show the spirit of solidarity and show to create motivation for young workers who are enthusiastic about working, contributing to the socio-economic development of the locality. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.